Hello everyone and welcome back to Lotus Premier Education. My name is Amanda and I want to be your college tutor. Today we're going to talk about the supplements for one of my favorite schools, my graduate school alma mater, UPenn. So UPenn is really exciting and it has a nice array of supplements that give students the opportunity to really share a lot about themselves. The trick to the Penn supplements though is to really strategize what you're going to say in each supplemental answer rather than just getting excited and launching into a question. So let's begin. The Penn application has 3 supplements. We're going to start by reading each of the 3, then we're going to talk about how to brainstorm them, and then we're going to talk about how to draft them and how to make your essay as successful as it can be. So the first essay is, write a short thank you note to someone you have not yet thanked and would like to acknowledge. We encourage you to share this note with that person if possible and reflect on the experience. 150 to 200 words only required for first-year applicants. Question number 2. How will you explore community at Penn? Consider how Penn will help shape your perspective and how your experiences and perspective will help shape Penn. Number 3. The school-specific prompt will now be unique to the school to which a student is applying. Considering the undergraduate school you have selected, please respond to your school-specific prompt. For example, all applicants applying to the College of Arts and Sciences will respond to the prompt under College of Arts and Sciences. So we are going to read that one just because it is the most popular, but you should know that the third essay prompt is going to be specific to the school that you're applying under, whether it's to Wharton, to the School of Engineering and Applied Sciences, or to the School of Nursing. But the one for the College of Arts and Sciences, which is the general applicant pool, is. The flexible structure of the College of Arts and Sciences curriculum is designed to inspire exploration, foster connections, and help you create a path of study through general education courses and a major. What are you curious about, and how would you take advantage of opportunities in the arts and sciences? 150 to 200 words. So let's begin. What you all may have noticed is that the first question is a personal question, writing a letter to someone who means a lot to you or who inspires you. Question 2 and question 3 are about you and the school together. So to reiterate, number 2 is about how you'll explore community at Penn. Number 3 is about why you want the academics within the school or the program that you're applying to. So the way that we would recommend going about answering the Penn supplemental essays is to start with a brainstorm. And I'm a really visual person, so the way that I would do it is take 3 blank pieces of paper and put them in front of me. And on the first piece of paper, I would write people who inspire me that I want to thank. On the second piece of paper, I would write community at Penn. And on the third piece of paper, I would write academics at Penn. And under each of those 3 categories, I would brainstorm all of my ideas. Now, we're going to start with prompt number 1. Prompt number 1 is very difficult because whenever you're writing about someone else, it's very difficult to make the essay still be about you rather than about this other person. We actually have a whole video on how not to do this in the Common App essay because a lot of students will want to write a Common App essay about their grandfather or their parent. But if you do that, Penn is going to want to admit your grandfather or your parent and not you. So in this supplemental essay that is you thanking someone else, you still need to find a way to show Penn who you are through your thank you note. So for example, if the person you want to thank is your sibling, because you and your sibling have a really close relationship and you've been through a lot together, you can absolutely write that letter, but you need to really think about what Penn is learning from you when they're reading that. They can't just learn that you care about your sibling. It has to go a step further. So pick someone who is going to be really important to you, but also someone that you are going to be able to kind of use as a mirror to show Penn more of who you are. Some popular picks that we've seen are students will pick a mentor within a field. So for example, if you go to a very specific art program, you could pick a mentor from that art program to thank so you can tell Penn about how you were in that art program and all of the exciting things that you did. That's just one way to really use this supplement to show Penn a little bit more about you. Now, as always, we're telling you tips, tricks, and strategies, but these supplements should be authentic. So if there's one person that you just can't think of anyone else you'd rather thank, you can absolutely write about them. Just try to be conscious that Penn is admitting you first. The second supplemental essay is about community at Penn. Before I tell you what works, I'm going to tell you what doesn't work. So one thing that I see a lot in this essay is what I like to call a word dump or word vomit. If you tell Penn all of the different clubs and organizations that you want to do on campus without any type of thread or cohesion, you are going to have a really hard time showing the people at Penn what is important about you. Whereas, let's use the art metaphor again. If you are a student who is really passionate about painting, you could frame this essay through the lens of painting. So for example, I will explore community at Penn through painting. And then you talk about some of the opportunities that Penn has in that art field, maybe some of the opportunities that the greater Philly area has that you could participate in through art, and make Penn really see how when you go there, you will be able to draw a line of continuity between the things you've already done, the things you're already interested in, and the opportunities that Penn has to offer. Now, we are all multifaceted humans. We have a lot of different interests and a lot of characteristics about ourselves. Sometimes it's really hard for students to say, I'm going to explore community at Penn only through one way. If it's two ways, that's totally fine. Just split the supplement in half, but you really want to make sure that your answer to this question is directed rather than random or sporadic or all over the place. You need to organize your thoughts and make sure that each supplemental essay shows a different thing about yourself. The last question, whether it's for the College of Arts and Sciences, the School of Nursing, Wharton, etc., is about how you are going to make the most of that program. So you need to really dig deep and get specific. Things you should not say are general lines like, I plan to pursue English at the College of Arts and Sciences at Penn because I know Penn will fulfill the breadth and depth of my interests. That tells me nothing, and you could say that about every single school you're applying to. What you should say within that supplement is talk about 2 faculty members or 2 classes that you really want to take within that department, or specific details that make that department stand out to you versus other departments. For example, if you want to study English or creative writing, Penn has the Kelly Writers House, which is really unique and invests a lot in creative writing opportunities for students. There are several English programs at other colleges around the nation that have a much more traditional approach to English. So they'll study like a lot of Old English literature, British literature. They'll study Shakespeare quite a bit more, and they'll have less in the modern lens like some of those creative writing classes. Now, if you're in English, it's possible to have both. Some students prefer one over the other. There's not really one direction that's better. But something like the Kelly Writers House is unique, and you need to understand what the school offers that differentiates itself within the major or the minor that you're saying you want to study. So for the academic portion, or for the essay that's about your specific program, make sure that you find specific, clear details, and then also show the school who you are going to be on campus and in that program. Make them see you in your classes. Make them see you running across Locust Walk with a coffee in your hand, running late to your 8 a.m. class on, and then fill in one of their course titles from this semester. You want to make it really clear that you love the school so much that you've spent time finding those little details. So we hope this video is helpful. A couple of key takeaways. Number 1, make all of your supplements about you and the things that you want to show Penn. Number 2, make sure you brainstorm well and first so that each supplement is showing a different thing. I have seen several students be very repetitive in supplements 2 and 3. That is not helpful. You don't want to be showing them the same exact facets about you. And lastly, make sure that when you review the application, you are really fine-tuning and editing your phrasing. These are all short supplements, so every word counts extra. And make sure that when you read them back to yourself and when you read them out loud, you're really feeling the power, the punch behind your words, just as an admissions officer would, because they really want to get to know you. And the better of an impact you can make, the more successful your application will be. So very best of luck. If you have any questions on the Penn supplements, about Penn in general, please comment on this video. We love seeing your comments and questions because we love getting to help you through the process. Please like our videos, subscribe to our channel. We really want to help get this incredible admissions information out to you guys, and we'll see you back here soon on Lotus Premier Education.